Hello, I'm Shan Li. I'm going to show you how to add marker points, image markers, diffuse points, and histograms to a map, as shown in this map. I reopened the map and zoomed it in a little bit so you can see it better, and then switched the perspective. These add buttons are above the map, which are to add marker points, image markers, diffusion points, and histograms. I will demonstrate them to you in order. The first is this: add marker points. There is a flat map on the left. You can click the mouse to determine the location of the marker. Each time you click, the coordinate information of the marker will appear on the right. When I hover the mouse on one of the coordinates, the corresponding marker point on the map will flash, and then I can fill in and modify the coordinate value here, or click it with the mouse and roll the mouse wheel to adjust it. Can multiple markers be added to the same area? Of course. If you accidentally added it by mistake, you can also click here to delete it. When finished, click the Save button above. This is what the marker points look like by default. Now, go to the Select settings. To change the style of one of the markers, click on this marker point. It will be selected, and then go here to modify its color. Click it again to deselect it. I select the marker next to it, and click the Delete button to delete it. There are two ways to delete markers. The other is to click the Edit Marker button above, as I demonstrated before. The next step is to adjust the distance between the marker point and the ground. This is usually applied when the plate is raised. If you want to raise this plate, you should first raise the text and marker points on it. If you want to restore them to their original state, select them individually and click Reset Distance. I forgot to select it. The operation only works if the plate is selected. These are all the operations of marking points. Next, I will show you how to add image marks. This is the button to add image tags. There are so many icons for us to choose from in the top row. Click the mouse directly on the map, and its coordinate information will be generated on the right. Then select the icons you need in turn, and click on the map to add image markers. Similarly, when the mouse stays on this coordinate information, its corresponding icon will flash. Click the icon to switch styles. When finished, just click the Save button. These are the image tags I just added. Next, I expand the image tag in the Select settings to see how I could further adjust it. First, you can change its size. Click here to change the icon, or you can select the icon and delete it. You can also adjust its height, and click this button to restore it. Next, I continue to add diffusion points. After clicking the button, we came to the familiar interface. The operation method is similar to the previous one. Diffusion points, like marker points, are also animated. Go to the global settings and adjust the animation of the diffusion points uniformly. Its size can be changed, as well as the animation speed adjusted. Here, you can change their colors uniformly. Of course, we can also select one of the diffusion points to make targeted changes. Expand the diffusion point in the Select settings. Select the diffusion point, and then change its color, distance, etc. These operations are similar to the previous demonstration. Okay, finally, I will demonstrate how to add a histogram on the map. It's still the familiar interface. You also click on the map to determine the position of the histogram. The difference is that the histogram has an additional data value, so we need to set the value of each histogram and the data range. The height of the column is proportional to the value. Now, let's go to the global settings and take a look at the bar chart settings. We can modify the diameter and maximum height of the column. The segments below is difficult to understand. When I change the segments to the minimum, you will see that the cross-section of the column appears triangular. As it increases, the cross-section will slowly change into a quadrilateral, pentagon, etc., and finally getting closer to a circle. The next step is to modify the color. You can choose not to display the text on the column. Change the size of the text. and adjust the distance between it and the pillar. These values can also be entered. I changed the text color on the pillar to dark. The histogram also has select settings, which are similar to the previous markers, including changing color, deletion, height, etc. This part of the tutorial is over. If you need to know more functions, please continue to watch the next episode of video. Thanks for watching.